This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say throw out the record, except both teams are having outstanding seasons coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Huskers will kick this away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's stopping at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Penn State's offense comes on the field first today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
They keep him off balance with a run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And the Nittany Lions are looking to keep this drive going. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Running through the tackle. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To throw, it's Aller. Grab down the middle. It's Pena. He's swarmed by the defense. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big...
Here he goes. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He's back to throw again on second down. Pulls it in. It's Ross. tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on fourth down.
A running play called on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The Cornhuskers offense comes out for their first possession today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, it's Raiola. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Love the call here by the defensive coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they've got him.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting, they thought with certain formations, they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
They'll try to run for the first down. He shreds the tackle. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on fourth down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. Testing the right side here.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Now they're running on the toss. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Allen. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now.
In formation to kick it away.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession and to settle for 3 last time out. They begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of the ball. Offense getting set. It's second down. Motion now from the tight end. And now the running back's got it again. He's in the clear. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, look at a throw. Over the middle, it's Pena. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that completion. Using his legs, it's Singleton. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down.
Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looking right, this one caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time, and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Huskers.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them on 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Toss play to the outside. He's in the clear. Won't carry his steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Using his legs on the scramble. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's second down here. Easy. Dropping back, it's Allen. Grab down the middle, it's Ross. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception set. Fence up at the 45.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. It's an out route, the catch made, and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
To throw, it's Aller. Makes a quick catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion, a third down play coming up. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Not much on the return, but this rises up with an important takeaway. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after after the play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Huskers will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. One more play before they head to the locker room. Back to throw. It's Allen. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. They get the second half started with the running play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Come to the line for a second down and very short now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Now here he goes. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, doesn't something just feel right when you watch a Nebraska quarterback keep it on an option and pick up positive yards for a first down? I mean, they've been doing it so long. It's just great to see that option game back in that Nebraska jersey.
Breaks free. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Johnson. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. It's a toss to the left side. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Across the 40. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What a touchdown. touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. That's caught. It's Hunter. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Back to throw again. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front.
Trapped again in the pocket.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
And he takes it around the 20. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And now the first play of this drive was set up at the 37. Looking to pass. It's Allen. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Second down after that short completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They're going to run it here. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the toss play now, running left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
To the air, it's Aller. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
Hey, guys up front, line up. It's first down. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Looking to chuck it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. That's a crucial score for him. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Grinding away with a running game. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. It's a defense. Got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Cornhuskers will have to kick this away. And the wheels are turning. Is it possible they'll take a safety here? Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Looking for some space. It's Allen. Inside the 35. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, you're only down one possession. This quarterback hasn't had the greatest of days, but I'll tell you what, a play like that, maybe it helps him start to string together.
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What a job by this offense. They work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
The important PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. You can't ask for more drama and a finish, a chance to jump on top if they can score in this possession. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To the air, it's Wyola. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. They look to throw it here on second down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. This winds up a safety. The football bounces out of bounds. It'll be a short loss on the play. So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Breaks an open space. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Great job by the defense there preserving the 3-point lead. But now in the fourth quarter, this is a crucial possession for this offense. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Sticking with the running game. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaks into the clear. You make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Toss play, running right. He's got room to run. And here he goes. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed, I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Looking to throw. It's Wyola. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating